I'm Professor Greg Bamber. I'm based at Monash University, which is in Melbourne, Australia. I'm also lucky enough to be a visiting professor at Newcastle University in England and a guest academic as well at Harvard University in Boston, Massachusetts. And I was invited to come to the URAM conference here to participate in a symposium about research impact. And we had a really interesting discussion at this symposium this morning here at the university. My particular fields of research are in international and comparative human resources and employment relations or industrial relations, sometimes called labor relations, and this involves making comparisons between the way people are managed in the workplace in different countries around the world under different kinds of regime. It was particularly fascinating yesterday to hear Lech Wałęsa speak here at the conference as the opening keynote speaker about his insights into the world and his role in the changes, the end of the Cold War, if you like. And it was fortunate for me that I was able to ask him a question about the future of the unions, given that I heard him speak last when he was the leader of Solidarnosc, the first independent union in the Soviet bloc of countries, and he played a very important role there. It was interesting to hear his reflections on the future of the union movement in terms of workplace democracy, which he highlighted. Some of my other research includes studies of hospitals and the healthcare sector and how processes can be improved in hospitals to increase the quality and efficiency of patient care on the one hand, but also on the other hand taking into account the perspectives of the workforce in hospitals. So avoiding work intensification, trying to encourage greater engagement of the workforce in hospitals, which is a special challenge because hospitals are such complex organizations and there are jealously guarded demarcation lines between doctors and nurses and various categories of allied health professionals. Another one of my research interests is in the airline industry around the world and how this industry has been changing, especially from the point of view of the people who work in the airline industry. We've seen the rise of new low-cost entrant airlines like Ryanair and EasyJet, which have been competing with the more traditional legacy airlines. So there's been much turbulence in the airline industry. And a third area of research that colleagues and I are involved in is about workplace conflict and how workplace conflict can be managed and settled in different ways in different countries.